While you were in prison, your brother was killed.
Yes.
How did you learn about what happened?
Making a phone. I learned first my brother was killed 1984, the year I was incarcerated. And I believe it was sometime in January, early February of '84. I learned about it on a phone call. We're allowed to make 10-minute phone calls in prison. And Saturday morning, making my routine phone call, just to holler, see what people doing, call home. And one sister handed a phone to another sister handed a phone to the other sister. So 3 or 4 sisters didn't have the phone and nobody said anything. So I felt something was wrong. Instinct. And then obviously I was told. There's about 10 people waiting in the line for the phone. You're in this little room, glass door. The poker face had to be at its best. Because once you come out of that phone room, which had 4 phones in, and you open that door and you come out, faces are looking at you and you are looking at faces. It's the same as you're looking at me now. And so, as you walk past and you get to wherever you got to go, which was my cell, that was the point where you say to yourself and you let everything that you have to let out. And then you find out later on what happened, how it happened, who did it. Are they locked up? If they locked up, they're going to be coming here soon. He wound up getting the same time I got. I got 5 to 15 for strong-arm robberies. He got 5 to 15 for homicide. And so that's the way the thing goes. He did come through. He took lockup. I'm glad he did. I wouldn't have been here.
Really?
No. No. How? I'd have been forced to get him killed or kill him because I couldn't survive with a guy in a situation where we in the same chow hall, we in the same gym, we in the same yard, and the streets talk and the jails talk. So where my reputation? Where I stand where a guy killed my brother and nothing was done and I'm in this jail? Are you kidding? I would have been forced to risk my life, and my mother, Shirley Hopkins, would have lost 2 sons in 1 year. Because I would have been in jail for the rest of my life and should have been buried in one. And so the biggest break that I wasn't even aware of, yeah, I was aware they took lockup because they knew I was there, but I wasn't aware till late that how the biggest break, even though I remember being as mad as hell that he was such a coward that he wouldn't come out, didn't know that he was really saving my life. You don't know back then. Your ego is up, your revenge is up. You got homies, you got boys, man. We spitting this food. We gotta go down there and deliver the food. You know, you always got inmates doing all the stuff that happens in prison. Inmates cook the food, inmates feed the hole. The hole is the lockup people. They put the trays down and so I already knew that little things that can be done, but eventually they shipped him out, and eventually I got my time, and I was shipped out. Graded for it. So, but yeah, that was a favor without being a favor.
How well do you recall visiting the cemetery for the first time following your release from prison?
I visited the cemetery last month, but I remember visiting the cemetery, because now that my mom, my father, my grandfather, and my brother is in the same plot, I'll say within a month. I'll say in a month, because I'm not a really a graveyard type guy.
But I bring that up because you had the opportunity to do something really special for him after you made the first time you made money from boxing.
Yeah, I bought the tombstone, and it's there now. And of course, I prepare for somebody else gonna leave. So when I did the tombstone, I didn't just do a little one. I did a nice size tombstone, and when you go past there now, it's like, the plot is filled, so the tombstones have many names on there.